Days without water along the sun-soaked road. We cry.
Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Chelsea and Family. If you're new here, welcome. I am so glad you are checking out my channel today. If you're new here, I am a mom of 3. And I am a working mom of 3. I am not stay-at-home mom, and so it has been a minute since I have made a video. This is my hobby. I love to do it, but for a while there I was working full-time and things were just crazy. But now I am down to part-time by choice, and I've got a few days during the week now that I can go back to doing my hobby, and I am so excited to get back to this. So today's video is a productive, cozy fall day clean with me. We have had sickness after sickness in this house for about 2 weeks now. Anything from stomach flu to hand, foot, and mouth to the common cold. And it's been a fun one. So the house has been a little bit neglected. So today I am just tidying up the best that I can, deep cleaning this bathroom because it really needed it. And then I am just doing my best to sanitize things, wipe them down. And all the kids have been kind of, crawling into our bed to snuggle with mom and dad when they've got fevers and not feeling very well. So I am going to start by getting my sheets started in the washing machine. They really needed it. This has drool on them. It's got sick germs on them. It's got chocolate milk on them, medicine on them, and it just is much needed. And I just showed you my son's socks there because does anybody else find their kids' socks at the bottom of their bed? I've been looking for those socks, so I guess I found them. So anyways, I am going to just get these sheets started and then gonna work on the bathroom.
It's all for you. It's all for you. Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been running round in circles screaming out your name. Take me to a different place.
So I'm going to start by soaking the tub with the OnGuard cleaner concentrate. That is my go-to cleaner for just about everything. I just squirted it into the bathtub and it bubbles up, and then I also added some lemon essential oil. And I'm just going to let that soak while I do other parts of the bathroom.
I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be the someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you.
The 2 sprays that I used on this counter are the 2 sprays, the only cleaning sprays that I use. So one of them is the OnGuard Cleaner Concentrate. I use that on all my surfaces, and so that is sprayed on the countertop. And inside the sinks, I make my own tub and sink cleaner. It is Dawn dish soap, some vinegar, and then I add a little bit of water so it's not super thick. And then I add about 30 drops of my Purify essential oil. It kills bacteria and all that good stuff. So I add that to it. You can use lemon essential oil if you choose to make that spray as well. it has always worked really well for me, so I just use those 2 cleaners for just about everything. I try to stay as natural and clean as possible, no harmful chemicals with kids and all, and not to mention for our overall health. So I do that, and then I love this Sprayway glass cleaner. I used to use the Method glass cleaner. Sometimes I would even just use that surface spray that I was just talking about, but this works amazing, and I've even used it on countertops before, and it just works so great. So Sprayway is my new go-to. Well, I wouldn't say new. It's been that way for about a year now, but I just love it. So I highly recommend that. I also forgot to mention that I scrub all of my sinks and my tub with magic erasers. I get the big pack at Costco and they last a while. I just cut them into pieces because I don't need a full sponge for the bathroom. So I cut just a small piece to use on my sinks, and then I had a separate small piece cut for my tub, and you might be able to see it when you see me cleaning the tub, but it just stretches the sponges out faster, or I meant longer, sorry. I just love the magic erasers. I use them every time I clean on sinks, walls, tubs. They're amazing.
Spend your time with me. Looking for someone who can play though. Wanna hang with me. I'm not really looking for a friend, so spend your time with me. Looking for someone not afraid to give it all to me. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold. You see, we'll do you good, so take a chance on me. It's magical when you are close, so get closer, babe. We'll do you good, cause I am golden, I'm golden. You're not really looking for a friend, so at the top for me. Never thought that loving would be easy, but it's all for free. Won't cost a thing, so it's yours, worth a try. Oh, this is the real thing, I'm down if you're down, boy. Get next to me, get next to me. All that I want is to get next to you, get next to you. Not asking for much, but it feels like the two of us are golden, are gold. You see, we'll do you good, so take.
For my toilets, for the inside of my toilets, I use the Scrubbing Bubbles wand, and then I like to add a little bit of bleach afterwards, just to let it sit in there for a little while. And I used to use the tub and sink cleaner that I told you about that I make. I used to use that in the toilets, and that works just as good too. I just like that this is like a wand and it's skinnier. Yes, I still have a toilet brush, but I don't use it. I mostly just keep it for the plunger part of it. Eventually I'll get just a plunger and throw that whole thing out. But for now, like, I just keep it for that reason. But that toilet wand works pretty good. So now I'm doing the tub, and I apologize that it is cut off from what I'm doing up top. So I didn't plan to go that high up. As you can see, there's the sponge. I don't usually go that high up because it doesn't typically like get dirty up there. Where you're seeing me scrub right now, that's where I usually start scrubbing. But I just noticed when I started filming that how dusty it was up there, and I really just wanted to get it clean. So I apologize that it is cut off and that you didn't get to see me clean up there, but I showed you the dirty sponge just to show you how dirty it was. And then you will see me spray onto my faucet right there. That's the tub and sink cleaner. it gets all those water stains off really well. And then just after I'm done scrubbing the tub, I wipe it down with a dry cloth, and it shines that faucet really shiny. And then it just wipes one last wipe down to finish off the tub.
Life goes up and it goes down. I know my mom taught me that. I figured why we fool around so little, and we keep track of time, being so serious, idiots, thinking it will matter, keep me company downtown before the clock runs out. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up.
You guys may notice me in a change of clothes. It is still the same day, but after cleaning this bathroom, I was roasting. So I had to change out of that long sleeve shirt and get those fuzzy socks off. And it was so much easier to clean after getting out of those hot clothes. So yes, it is cold outside and it is fall, but inside my house, I was hot. And when you're cleaning, you want to be as comfortable as possible.
How it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up, wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. No, not yet, whoa. But I'm not gonna wake up, wake up.
I don't know about you guys, but the best way to finish off a clean room and to make it cozy is by lighting a candle. It makes it smell good. It just looks aesthetically pleasing. And also, I hung up these twinkle lights maybe about a month ago, and I absolutely love them. I got them from Amazon, and I can put the link down below if you are interested in these twinkle lights. They just really, I don't know, brighten up the room and just really enhance that coziness.
Sitting on the front porch, sipping on the rocks, citrus in our beverages.
By the time I was done with the bathroom, it was time to put the sheets in the dryer and start the comforter.
Smiles are covering our faces. You know it is all lies. You know it is all lies. On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo.
Now I'm moving on to the living room, and it wasn't too bad in here. I just really needed to tidy it up and just kind of wipe stuff down. And I did film me like kind of straightening up the couch, but I have no idea what happened to that clip. It somehow got deleted. So I apologize that you didn't get to see me fully do this room, but you got to see most of it.
What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaches, sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Everybody's business. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? I think I'm the wrong size. Not enough room for everybody's egos. Why don't we all calm down? Why don't we all calm down? On and on it goes, round and round the rodeo. Breathing out air for a minute, taking my time to begin with. On and on it goes, swinging down in life, you know. Breathing out air for a minute, yeah. Hey, would you rather stay right here? Make everything disappear. Keep playing my favorite song. Put your rose-colored glasses on. What if we stay right here? Make everything disappear. Lay low in the beaches, sun. Put your rose-colored glasses on. Yeah. Put your rose-colored...
I've said this in the past, but for those of you who haven't heard it or you are new to my channel, we have cleaned this carpet so many times and the stains just keep rising up. Not to mention we have a dog, and when we first got him, he was potty trained, but I don't know, he decided to, well, he's a boy dog, so he wanted to claim territory, and he just would pee on the floor randomly. And so I have cleaned those spots up, and it is so embarrassing to see those stains in here, but they just keep rising up, and there's just nothing I can do about it. So my carpet isn't all that aesthetically pleasing, but it is clean. For those of you that have been subscribed to me for a while and have watched my previous cleaning videos, you will see some changes in my house. I do have some new pieces of furniture and have rearranged a little bit. I did want to do videos on those, but like I said at the beginning, I was working full-time and life itself was just absolutely crazy. I was running off of very little sleep and just leaving the house at 5:30 in the morning with all the kids, and then would work, go pick them up, come home, have a little bit of time to straighten up the house, and then it was time for dinner, baths in bed, repeat. And so I was not able to do videos like I had wanted to, but now you get to see some of the new pieces of furniture, and then the way I've changed my dining room around. That was supposed to be a video in and of itself because there was so much work that needed to be done in that room. But I'm glad you all get to see it now. It looks so much more open and clean and less cluttered, and just it just looks so much better, and I'm glad you can see it this way.
I don't wanna
So as you see, I'm now starting on the kitchen, and the loads of dishes that I have. The dishwasher was already pretty much full, so I just finished filling it and then had a ton of stuff to hand wash. I tried to make this as quick and painless for you guys to watch as possible because, I mean, dishes, boring, but they needed to be done and they were a big part of getting this kitchen clean. So you can see that I am doing that here, and then it is just straightening up and wiping down. dining room, and not much needed to be done in here. Just wanted to wipe down the table. It looked like it needed to be wiped down from the night before, and just like I said, with all the sick germs around, I was just trying to wipe down everything. And so I'm just wiping down the table. And then with this weather outside, my husband's work boots had dragged in a little bit of mud on the ground, so I'm going to just sweep and mop and do a little vacuuming just to clean that up. And here is my coffee bar. So this was the big project that I wanted to do for a video, was putting this together. I got this on Amazon and I absolutely love it. It holds so much. It cleared so much space out of one of my cupboards. It cleared so much space out of or off of my countertop, and I didn't even show like a full view of this coffee bar. I will have to show it in another video, or I will also post it to my Instagram, and I will pop up my Instagram down below so you can go follow me. But yeah, I have like a whole coffee wall now. I have like 2 different things that I had gotten for Mother's Day and my birthday, and it's just all these hooks to put coffee cups on, which cleared out a lot of space out of my cupboard, which is really nice. And then just everything down below on that coffee bar, I was able to store so much more on it, and I just love the way that it turned out.
Love me like you love a pack of smokes in the morning. Share my lipstick, taste my breath, and love me like you love a pack of smokes in the morning. One for the pain, no hesitation, jerk as we can, nothing can save us, yeah. I just wanna be around you, I just wanna be 3 for the night, all in or nothing, not gonna stop, dance till the morning light. I just wanna be around you, I just wanna be around.
In my diffuser, I'm just diffusing about 6 drops of OnGuard, which is Doterra's protective blend, and with all of us being sick, it's the perfect thing to diffuse in the fall and winter. Not to mention it's got an amazing smell of cinnamon and clove. And then I also added a few drops of vanilla as well, because I love cinnamon and vanilla together. So that is what I'm putting in the diffuser.
Thinking of drowning in those blue eyes. I'm losing sight 'cause I am falling. I'm so deep down, and it's not a lie that I die. I can't hide what this is.
Now I'm doing the last room of the day, the bedroom, and here I didn't do everything completely. So in the end, you will see that there are still like a lot of like clutter areas on my dresser and like on that chest at the end of my bed under the window. I did not do everything. By this time, it was well over 5 o'clock, and everybody was asking for dinner, and I needed to get dinner done. So I just wanted to make the bed and then wipe down some surfaces and then just kind of tidy up some areas. So that is what I did in here, and it still made so much of a difference. Also, does anybody else have an issue with your pillows just like getting totally ruined when you sleep, like whether they get flat or misshaped? I cannot seem to find good pillows between Walmart, Target, and Costco. They all feel really good when you first get them. Not to mention they're all pretty pricey as well, and then they just are a disappointment after just a few weeks. So sometimes I will like wash them and then dry them, and that will fluff them a little bit. Or sometimes I'll just throw them in the dryer for a bit too, but they still go back to the same weird shapes, and I feel like I have to sit and fluff them and try and move them around just to get them to look shaped right. So, and then not to mention, if you have short arms like me, the struggle is real trying to get a huge comforter just, flat. I think you saw the struggle just a little bit right there. And this comforter is so old. I'm sure you guys have seen it in a lot of my older videos as well. I really want to get a new one, but it's just about finding that new one and also being able to afford it. Comforters are super expensive, so if you have any suggestions, please leave that in the comments down below. I am open to checking out different companies and different places, and I just want a new comforter. And this dresser is so embarrassing to me. Like, I have never actually officially decorated this dresser. It's just it's messy but organized, if that makes sense. So it's just a bunch of random things. There's no flow to it. It's just a collection of things, and I just kind of organize them as best as possible to leave some space. It's also a paper collector. I think I've mentioned that in several other videos. And so my camera is actually sitting on a pile of papers. I don't have a good filing system, not quite yet. I'm going to. It's just about finding that time to get to it and organizing everything. And I will have to dedicate like a day in and of itself just to get that organized. But yeah, so I know my dresser is hideous, but it's not organized. I've never taken the time to organize it. My room is the one that gets put very last to decorate or to do anything with. I just kind of put stuff in it little by little here and there, and but it doesn't really matter. Nobody goes up there. We just mostly sleep in it. So yeah, but that's just why it's very ugly and just kind of thrown together. And a sparkly shimmer on our skin. So in my room, I was diffusing Purify, which I had mentioned at the beginning of the video when I was talking about my cleaning sprays, and then I also diffused some lemon. So Purify is another good one to diffuse when everyone's been sick and you're trying to just kind of purify the air afterwards. And then I just diffused the lemon just to enhance like a citrusy smell. So that is what I diffused in there. Hand in hand, building castles out of sand, reaching for the grand. As willows align, we lose track of time. At a pie now we climb. So that does wrap up this cozy fall day clean with me. I am so glad to be back. I'm so glad to be making videos for you guys again, hopefully consistently with no gaps in between. But here are just some of the after pictures of everything I did that day. And just again, thank you so much for watching, and thank you for checking out my channel. If you're new, I hope you choose to hit that subscribe button, and don't forget to like this video, and again, subscribe if you are not yet subscribed for more videos like this. I like to do anything from cleaning to cooking to just mom life, homemaking, and I really enjoy sharing those moments with you. So hit that like button, feel free to leave a comment down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks.